here's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Check. Rig alert. Panther 60. Go.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
60 Eagles.
To throw is Daniels. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play. The Bengals at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
Looking to put a drive together. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So a player's shaken up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now they go screen. It's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Mixon from the yard out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Herbert now. He's going to let it go again. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 71 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bengals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Mixing up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9.
3. 60 by 6. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Come on.
To the air goes Daniels. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. A good pickup there at 22.
Cincinnati Bengals.
1st
and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And we got an injury here. And I believe, yes, that's the wideout, Adam Thielen. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's Daniels. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Zay Flowers, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Herbert off of play action. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. At that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Here's Herbert. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Check that. Ready? Cowboy 80.
A handoff, running left, Mixon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
This goes out wide from Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
First run now for Kyren Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's running, lost the football, put it on the carpet. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. His guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's second and 3. Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they convert on third and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Yeah, he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
They'll come out in the pistol. Thornton, the motion man right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Dante Thornton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid stiff arm. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
5-9.
Kamara up the middle. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That's to Warren, his tight end. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw. Herbert. That's caught right side. It's Warren. Touchdown. Tyler Warren with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Ready.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 each.
To throw is Daniels. Here's a diving catch right side. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
14 yards.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First and 10.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake. Daniels on the move to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Continued struggles here in the second quarter, and to me, you can pin a lot of them on an inability to convert 3rd downs. Add that most recent incompletion to the list of examples.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. In the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They start the second half with Kamara. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. There, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
On the jump. Alert! Alert! That's Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Smash! Smash! Let's go!
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Spinning away. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll take this down to the 33.
They still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They go play action. Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw, and I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
He's got a man complete. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. So no gain on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit. short here for fourth.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position to start the drive as that gets out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Come on. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Let's go.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Well, that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Second down and 3. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's Herbert. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now the try here for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Lions 42. Bengals 17.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, coaches want to catch the football first.
It's fourth down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Cougar 19.
Daniels going to throw for it. Looking deep here for Flowers. Touchdown, Bengals. Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point. And it'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And they'll run it here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Detroit.
Running left on the handoff is Kamara. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Alvin Kamara, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Bengals 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
On the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7.
Check smash, check smash. 60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got it. 79, 70.
Now Daniels. Through the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a gain of 34.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They go quickly here out to Moore. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rig alert, rig alert. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, an 18-yard touchdown ground. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
A gain of 12 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Daniels looking to throw. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should.
Josh Downs, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play though is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Dante Thornton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand and like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Probably just want to put this one behind them. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Okay, break. Come 19. Come 19. 70. Crack up. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Josh Downs with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of